Hello everyone, how is everyone doing today? We having some good times up in chat here. We're going to be playing some hot garbage today, if you haven't been able to tell already. So, a few weeks ago, I was sitting at F&M, and I was basically saying, hey, now that we have, like, the Cavern of Souls, Unclaimed Territory, Ancient Ziggurat style of land base, what 5-color tribes can we do? So we're going to try Eldrazi, even though a lot of them aren't even super colored. There's like, a lot of them are just like splashable. But this deck was something that I kind of threw together, and we're going to go ahead and try it. It's probably going to be awful. So, but let's jump into a league here and see how great it goes, huh? Probably not great, but hey, that's the whole idea of testing this. After this, we've got a little bit of a tribal deck going on as well, and that is going to be something. So make sure you stick around for that, because it's going to be fun. I'm trying a bit of a new layout today, too. A lot less kind of just on the screen. Hopefully you guys like it. I don't actually have, like, a perfect setup yet, but this is kind of what I'm going for, at least for right now. Looks like Mr. Hoogland 5-0 to league yesterday, or today, because earlier today he wasn't at that moment. There we are. Oh boy. This is kind of what I was afraid of. I mean, we're on 23 lands, but getting stuck on mana is always something that sucks for these type of decks. So this one's fine. We hit a third land, we should be doing just fine. That is not a third land. But we're playing against a Windswept Heath deck, so this is likely okay. Let's just look like humans for just a bit here. So that's kind of the worst Windswept Heath deck that we could be facing, I think. Our creatures do kind of outclass them, though, so maybe we'll be fine. How are people doing today? You guys having fun? Path, my dude. Alright, well, I definitely have lands in my deck. I don't... Sure. No land is good for us. What's up, Ashes? How you doing today? We're playing some really, really bad spaghetti monsters. That's not true. This one's good. This one right here is very good. Oof. Well, we're gonna take your path to exile. You ought to see this deck, Ashes. It's quite hot. Oh, they drew another path? Of course they did. Get my last land. Sure. Alright, well, at least we can... If they draw a land here, they don't have anything they can cast anyway. But we're going to eat this Mausoleum Wanderer, so... Sure. That is going to be very good down the line. Okay, so let's go red, black, play the Forerunner. Play the Strangler. Yeah, I mean, this deck is something, for sure. Eat that idiot. I'm gonna, yep, eat your path. Activate. Target this. Great thing about Forerunner is that he can target himself, too. Go to combat. Swing 6. Did you know that the Eldrazi have a counterspell? I didn't either. But this card is sweet. And it requires me to process 2 cards, but this Relic of Progenitus is going to let us do that pretty easily. They also have essentially a Rattle Chains, which is really cool, because that one is very good. You played Tempo and Frontier. Oh yeah, this was definitely... Oof. That's pretty good. So I can play Displacer, play Relic, exile one of their dudes, flicker the Strangler. Well, no, that doesn't work, right? I can just play Displacer and tap down their dude, but I want to kill it because I want to keep them off of 3 mana. So I'm not swinging with Strangler for a turn, but I think that's okay. I could just counter their Geist, because they're not likely to block, and they have Spellqueller, Geist, Collected Company in hand. So maybe I just hold up Counterspell. Maybe that's better. This deck is actually kind of sweet. I really like the way that it kind of sets up. The Cavern of Souls and like Unclaimed Territory stuff, like these lands being able to pay for Devoid stuff is like really cool. Now my opponent's gonna not be happy when I... Ooh, they have a Collected Company. Are they gonna try and hold that up? This is gonna end super poorly for them. I would like to exile all graveyards. Void Grafter, sweet. And a path to exile, sweet, okay. So I can force them to cast Collected Company now, and then I can just counter it. I'm actually wondering if the Rest in Pieces should just be main board, just so I can have this. Just like always have these processors online, because like these processors are likely one of the better cards. Yeah, I wanted to try it because I thought it looked really cool, but it turns out they just like took up a huge amount of space because they were animated. They slowed down the stream too, and they caused a lot of drop frames. I also realized that for some reason my stream was trying to port through China. So that's probably why I had a bunch of drop frames yesterday. So yeah, it was weird. I probably want Path to Exile. This is more of a control card. Vile Aggregate is at least something that can fight through their creatures. The Nullifiers actually aren't super great. And we might not want the Void Grafters as much because they don't have... Well, no, they have Path to Exiles, right? I should remove a Relic. Remove... Actually, no, they have Collected Company, so maybe the Nullifier is really good. Maybe I want the Nullifier. I don't want a couple of the Void Grafters. And maybe I'll cut one of the Heralds. The sideboarding in this is going to be wonky because I seriously have no idea how to do it. I could see maybe an argument for the Dispel just because they have Collected Companies, but... Sure. If I have a way to exile things... This Wasteland Strangler could be very good. Just like a Relic on one would be super nice. That's an Eldrazi Temple. Alright, so I guess we're just playing the Corrupted Crossroads and passing. Yeah, I think I might try Rest in Peace in the main after this, like next time. This deck is actually kind of cool. It plays really fun, so... Supreme Phantom, sure. That is absolutely going to be a target of a Strangler. Alright, I'm taking 3 to the teeth here. I don't know why I'm just not just yielding through this turn. Sure. Forerunner. Well, I mean, oh, that's Forerunner. Whatever. It's probably okay. They're likely not gonna block, but oh, I can't attack with it right away. So, yeah, maybe I just go name Eldrazi, play the Forerunner, and pass. This one costs life, doesn't it? I don't like that as much. This works for abilities too, right? Yeah, so it even works with the Forerunner ability. That's really cool. Yep, I'm taking 3 to the teeth. Do they have the lore that makes everything hexproof? Because that would be very not good for me. Man, mono lands over here. I don't know how easily I'm going to be able to race them, but I'm going to keep Void Grafter up in case I need to. Sure. Unfortunately, I have to take 3. I think I'm just going to play this now. There's really no point not to. They have a spell queller, sure. Could I draw like a Thought-Knot Seer this turn? That'd be really good. Or like Path to Exile would ideally be like the play. Huh. Well, I don't have a land to actually cast that with, so that's actually really bad. But man, that'd be really good. Just a number of colorless creatures I control, right? So it'd be like a 2/5. And I'm taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 next turn down to 9. And if they have the Lord that pumps everything, then I just lose. And attacking here just doesn't do anything either. If we draw a land for Path, this will be good. But if we're dead here, then we're dead here. We can't really do anything about it. And hopefully we can come back and do this on the play for Game 2, or Game 3, I mean. Supreme Phantom. Okay, that's enough to... I'm dead. That's exactly... Well, that's actually one more than lethal. Right there. Yep. Okay, we likely just don't want this Sire of Stagnation. And I probably want to Dispel just to stop collected companies. I maybe want another Relic just to have another way to exile things. Bearer of Silence seems really bad. I probably want it more than these Vile Aggregates. These Vile Aggregates are really bad. Bring in a Void Grafter. If we play Rest in Peace in the main board, we'll probably want more lands that tap for white outside of the ones that... Okay. This hand... Well, it has exactly 2 of those and can't cast any of its... Well, no, it can cast this guy. But that's usually a 4-mana spell. So, no, we're going to go back and hopefully get a hand that's better than that. Okay, well, this hand is something. This is the problem. I didn't work on this mana base too much. To be fair, I thought it was going to be really simple. Just like throw caverns, ancient ziggurats, and unclaimed territories in the land. I can't think of the name of it now. Corrupted Crossroads and Unclaimed Territories and stuff. I thought that those 4 lands were going to make up the majority of the mana base, and they do. But I didn't really think about the rest of the cards, basically. So... Aether Vial, sure. Crossroads is good, because then we can play this Forerunner. And if we draw a... if we draw an Eldrazi Temple next turn, although I don't really want to, because I'd rather just, like, have more spells to cast, but if we draw an Eldrazi Temple, we can at least play the Thought-Knot Seer. So... What do we got? Supreme Phantom. Sure. There's an Eldrazi Temple. We were just talking about you. Dromoka's command. Target creature you control fights another target creature you don't control. Spell Queller. Collected companies. Dromoka's command could be problematic. But this... Well, actually, no. I probably want the Dromoka's command out of here. I'd take a creature that costs, like, 4. That's an Eldrazi. I'd take that. Shouldn't be any other creatures. They're all Eldrazi, but... I'll take a 4-drop. Or a Reality Smasher. Reality Smasher is just as good. Nullifier. That one's good. Alright, let's do this. Boom. You're at 6, and you're going to cast Collected Company. Path my Thought-Knot Seer. No. What if we didn't? What if, instead, I countered your spell? Would that be okay? Oh, I can't! Oh, wait. I don't have 2 things in exile, right? Shoot! Oh my gosh. And that tells them exactly what I have in my hand, too, because I have 3 cards. I didn't get anything off path. They saw both my basics game 1. Ouch. Okay, that was really good for them. And now they've got Spell Queller up to stop whatever I cast. Gosh, this sucks. Okay. That one's not bad. Oh my gosh, they have this Spell Queller. Okay, so whatever I cast is going to get Spell Queller regardless. Let's see. I think I just pass. I don't really have anything I can do. I had a feeling that this was going to be a reliability sometimes. Just like not having the 2 cards to put from exile. See, if I attack, they Collected Company. I can't counter their spell. And if I try to... Anyway, they could just Spell Queller me. Although I'm not dead. But it's likely that I just want to get through this turn. There's the Collected Company. Drog Skull Captain. Sure, that's a lot of things. That's not lethal though, right? That's only 10 damage. I mean, that's a lot of damage, but it's not lethal. And there's holding up this Spell Queller that I know about. Sure. Let's just cast the Nullifier. They know about it anyway. If they were paying attention, at least they know about it. Yep. And that doesn't do anything. And they've got me dead to rights. Right? It's 10 plus 5 is 15. You got me. I maybe should have just taken the Spell Queller there, because then I couldn't play around it. I don't know. I needed another way to put cards in exile. I wonder if Rest in Peace in the main is better. Right now, the deck feels just a little clunky, and it needs to be worked out a little bit. Sure. Oh, it's this deck. Sweet. Sure. Oh, that's funny. This is going to be kind of interesting. I wonder if I wonder how it's going to work out. Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah, this is a drone, not a processor. Sweet. It just has the ability that does things. Yeah, sure. I'm okay with that one. Blood Moon? Dang it, Bobby. I think I just cast the Void Grafter now, right? Why can't the counterspell be 3 mana instead of 4? Blood Moon. It's not a very nice opponent. It's too bad that I still... Oh, I can't actually... No, that's fine. Activate, target this. Swing in for a bunch. I can't actually activate the Displacer because I need colorless mana, and I don't have a Wastes in my deck, so that's exciting. We need to work on this mana base a little bit, Ashes, but I like this deck a lot. It's cool. Bunch of spaghetti monsters. What have you got? Sarkhan. Sure. I've learned one thing about... Oh, Simian Spirit Guide. Dang it. I was going to say, I've learned one thing about... oh! I really like the cut of your jib, opponent. If I learn one thing about dragons by playing dragons for 0 to Dece, it's that there's no good 3-mana dragon. There are some good 4-mana dragons, though. So that kind of sucks. Boop! Get it out of here. I will put you to a healthy 1. I don't think Sarkhan's going to do anything. I don't know if we actually have an answer to Blood Moon. Like, dang it. Maybe I just bring in another... Well, I'm on the draw, so, like... If they just, like, turn 1 Blood Moon me, I could be out of the game. Vile Aggregate I can cast under Blood Moon, though. Maybe that's a consideration. And cut these Heralds, because the game is likely to go long anyway. Maybe a Path, just so that I can hit my own things. Relic is likely not going to matter too much. Let's try that. There is a whole lot of spaghetti in this deck. One time I want to cast Sire of Stagnation. Oh, baby, we can do it this game, too. I'm going to keep this hand. This hand, without my opponent having a Blood Moon, this hand will cast Thought-Knot Seer on pretty early on, so that's very good. What am I drawing? Oof. That seems good. So now I can Forerunner next turn, assuming there's no Blood Moon coming. Gosh, this Blood Moon is going to put us in the ground. Oh, come on. Oh, no, it's Sarkhan. Okay, sweet. Man, I was about to be really upset. Lightning Bolt, huh? Okay, sure. Whatever you say. Forerunner. Go on then. Do your thing. Blood Moon me. Please don't, actually. I'd rather play the game of Magic. No. Damping Matrix? Sure. What? What? Why are we doing this? What is going on? I can't activate my Forerunner, I guess. Dang it, Bobby. Alright, well, I'm just going to Thought-Knot you. Turns out, I can still cast all of my spells. Damping Matrix does almost nothing. What have you got? Bolt, Chandra. Taking the Chandra. They just draw Blood Moon next turn. I'll feel really bad. I'm going to attack this Sarkhan. I need to be attacking them as well, but this Sarkhan is going to be kind of important to take down. Next turn, if we don't have a Blood Moon come down right now, we can Forerunner and Vile Aggregate. You would have taken the Bolt? No, because if they draw land, they play Chandra and kill my Thought-Knot Seer, and then they buy through this game. Like, yes, the Bolt can kill my Forerunner. It can't kill Thought-Knot Seer, and Thought-Knot Seer is going to buy me this game. Perfect. Well, actually, let's go through combat first. Let's kill Sarkhan with a Thought-Knot Seer because they don't have an answer for it. They can bolt this dude, yeah, to save themselves a couple life. That's fine. Second main, play out another Forerunner. Play out a Vile Aggregate. You would have taken the... it didn't sound like a joke. Sounds like you were being a mean person. A hard cast my Simian Spirit Guide. You got it. Alright. Let me put... Can I interest you in a big, stupid Eldrazi spaghetti monster thing? Can I interest you in this giant idiot? Grey Ogre? Yeah, you're right. It is such a bomb. It's too bad I can't activate this to make my dude hasty. I just want to, like, make this into a giant hasty idiot, too. Gosh. Ingest. What did I exile? Mountain. Dang it. I wanted my opponent to draw that. They just draw, like, Blasphemous Act. They drew Zephyr and Void. What are we exiling? Oh, no, I draw 2 cards, right? Okay, sweet. I didn't realize. I completely forgot that you also draw cards off this card. We should put another one of these in this deck. It's sweet. Oh, yeah. Boom. On the scoreboard. On the scoreboard. Man, I thought this league would maybe be quick and we can jump on to the next one quicker, but that's just not happening. It's taking some time to find my opponent. Do we have anything? I wonder if this deck is, like, actually legitimate. I have, like, all the pieces. Maybe I just, like, slam this at FNM one time and see what people think. Mono Black Living Death? Sweet. Grolin, I am running a monstrosity known as 5-color Eldrazi. And we are currently 1-1 going in the 3rd round. And the deck is super cool. It does some things and casts some Eldrazi. I cast a Sire of Insanity last game, and that was or Sire of Stagnation. I'm sorry, it's not Sire of Insanity. Sire of Stagnation. And it was the nut, right? Like, while my opponent plays a land, they get to exile the top 2 cards, and I get to draw 2. And it's like, oh yeah. Did you know that the Eldrazi have a counterspell, Grolin? I didn't. But they have a counterspell. They have a spell queller that it costs one more, but to Eldrazi that means little to nothing. And it's so much easier with this mana base too, because this mana base is just like so all over the place. Yeah, it's staple to a guy. It's really cool. I like it a lot. And it just hard counters too, right? Like, it counters anything. It doesn't have to be 4 or less like Spell Queller does. Like, granted, Spell Queller can counter things like, what's the name of that? Supreme Verdict and stuff, but it's fine. This counters all the things, and it's sweet. Alright, so this hand does some stuff. If I draw another land or like an Eldrazi Temple, this could be very good. If my opponent's on a slower deck, we will kind of put this in the ground. Yeah, you need cards in Exile. We have 3 Path, 3 Relic, and 3 Rest in Peace in the sideboard, as well as a 4th Path in the sideboard. We have, oh, and then we have a Sire of Stagnation. We have a bunch of ways to exile things. I think there's also, there's some weird creature that does it too, right? Mindmelter exiles cards from your opponent's hand. And then, like, 3 surgical extractions. Like, there's a lot of random ways to do it, but you can do it. Yeah, this hand is like a D's Keep. Like, it has lands, and it has spells, and I will cast these spells. So, yeah, I'm going to keep. My opponent kept a 7, and it took them 20 minutes to figure out whether or not they wanted to go first. Wooded Foothills. Okay. Is that good or not? Okay, let's see. Alright, they're going to get a Stomping Ground. Nope, they're getting a Mountain. And they're casting... oh god, it's 12 Bolt. Sweet. I don't actually know if we're all that great against this deck. Rest in Peace does defeat the purpose of Surgical, you right. Or, oh yeah, processing them defeats the purpose of Surgical. Yeah, that is technically correct. But we can Surgical things to put them in exile just to turn on all of our Eldrazi. Yeah, this deck is, it's something. We played against it last night too. I think we beat them. They stagnate real hard. Like, it's not... I don't think they played Faithless Lootings. I don't remember. Does the deck play Faithless Lootings? It's like mono red 1-drops is the name of the deck, basically. Like, it runs so many bolts, and it runs all of the wizards that are like 1 mana. Do they? Oh, yeah, they do. Because they have Fiery Temper. Duh, I knew that. Man, they're gonna go ham. Do I have a way to fight against, like, Burn? There's no Eldrazi that gain life, are there? Dang it. I think I'm just gonna bolt this idiot. Or, path it. Excuse me. Get that out of here. Go get your mountain. It sucks to path them, but... it does run lots and lots of bolts. Oops. What do you mean, oops? Unfortunately, I'm just not doing anything this turn, which sucks. Oh, he didn't grab a basic. Oh, got it. Okay. Yeah, I know, right? What a punt. I didn't realize that. I thought he just had he just grabbed the land. I wasn't really paying attention to the land. Maybe he's trying to get me, right? Like he doesn't have any basics left in his deck. His hand is just full of basics, but he's trying to trick me. I love the punt count command, but I don't know if that counts for my opponent. I take 1. I take 5. Okay. Relic. Okay. I think I just cast this Matter Reshaper. There's a dog freaking the shit out in my place. Universal punt count, sure. That should be much higher than what it is. Yeah, Doggo is freaking out. All of the borking. You right. Done now, apparently. Can you guys hear that? Is that loud enough to hear that? I don't know. No, we are absolutely not getting that. And you're really close to getting a timeout for that, because that joke is not funny. I don't know why I'm laughing. It's not funny. Come on, really? My opponent is just like triple queuing and they just have no idea what's going on. To be fair, they're playing mono red. They don't really need to, right? I'm just going to yield through the rest of my turn. There's nothing I'm doing. Oh my gosh. If we draw a land next turn, we can Thought-Knot them. That'll be sweet. And, all right, we did it. My spell resolved, finally. Yeah, please, we're not going to do that. Don't worry, Grolin, we're not getting that. Oh, come on. I'm done with my turn. Are you done with my turn? You going to bolt me? You going to bolt my dude? If you bolt my dude into like a Forerunner, that'd be sweet. I need to give me some emotes. Need to get to a certain point for that, I think, but I need to give me some emotes. That'd be sweet. Draw me a land, please. Could I get a land? So, here's the thing about this deck that I was going to talk about last night, and I think like completely spaced over it. Sure. I don't like this deck because I think it runs out of gas significantly quicker than it runs out of gas significantly quicker than like normal burn. Bearer of Silence. Well, that's not doing anything. Because like it's a lot more creature based, so like any blockers just like stop it. Alright, well, that's likely the best thing we can cast. But we have to take a damage to do it. We could just play the Displacer, but this doesn't die to bolt, and it can block any other things. So we're going to do that. Hopefully draw a land. It also has Flash. Yeah, it is quite the meme deck. I agree. The Flame of Keld. Sure. Begin combat. Swing. Give me a land, please. Forerunner of Slaughter. Well, I can at least cast that one. Blue. Green. Colorless. "12 Snap" in Modern with the new whatever that card is called. Kill your goblin. Go to 4. Die to like double bolt off the top for my opponent. And I knew that wasn't anything super great. I need this to be a land. It was technically a land. You think what was wrong? Not blocking the Monastery Spear? Or playing the Relic? Like, we're dead from, like, a lot of different things. Like, we don't really have much. My opponent's drawing 3 cards next turn. We can't play around a bunch of bolts. Soulscar Mage, sure. I'm not just dead. I mean, the Grafter doesn't die to a bolt, and that's why I played it. Grim Lavamancer. Okay, so that one's gotta leave the table. Although they don't have anything in their graveyard, so maybe it's fine. All their damage is going to be doubled next turn, though. Okay, so do I play Thought-Knot Seer? Or do I hold up? No, I don't want to hold up Nullifier, right? Nullifier is going to make this Grim Lavamancer very good. So if I play Thought-Knot Seer, I take whatever the card is in their hand. It's likely just a bolt or something. Why didn't they cast it? Oh, because they've got double damage next turn. Yeah, I think I just thought not right. It's just like better than anything else. What's lethal next turn? Oh, they're bolt. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, no matter what it is. It could also be forked bolt. They play that. Out of here. Alright, so we're still dead to bolt off the top, but we were going to die to that to begin with. Sure. Actually, we're dead to anything that hits their bin, right? Is it all non-combat damage? Oh, that much +2, sure. So I have to block and then I die, right? Unfortunately. Because now they just have, like, Grim Lavamancer to sweep it up. Yep. Dang it. Okay. We likely want to Dispel. I don't really know what they're gonna. They've got all the bolts, and we have no answers to it. Vile Aggregate, maybe, just because it doesn't die to bolts. Maybe bring in a Rest in Peace or two, just to stop the Grim Lavamancers type stuff. Sire of Stagnation probably comes out. It's a little too slow. These Nullifiers aren't super good. Maybe you just cut these Heralds because they're like the weakest ones. Although they don't die to bolts either. These Bearer of Silences aren't doing anything. Like that, maybe. That one was hard to fight through. That kind of sucked. I just don't know if we have tools to, like, beat Burn. And, like, this is basically Burn. This I'm okay with, though. Yeah, like turn 2 Matter Reshaper. If we draw another land, we could have the Void Grafter up to, like, stop burn spells and stuff. And we've got the turn 1 Relic of Progenitus. That'll keep Grim Lavamancers at bay, at least. And this is likely just, like, a hasty dude. Nope, just a Soulscar Mage, sure. Matter Reshaper. Flame of Keld? Nope. Young Peasy. Sure. You should attack me. Dang it. So now we have the Void Grafter up. I could also play the Herald. I don't mind the Herald, actually, because then it makes sure that I can cast Reality Smasher next turn. Yeah, let's attack with the Matter Reshaper. You don't want to trade your Young Pyromancer for it? Are you sure? Because, like, you can. You're welcome to. I don't know why it just doesn't automatically, like, do this. Herald of Kozilek. Herald of Kozilek. We should be playing a Kozilek. Why aren't we doing that? Dang it. Probably because it's like 10 mana. Goblin Guide, sure. My opponent just has like mono creatures. Relic coming in? Sure. I'm not going to do anything. Because I know there's not a land on top, so I want to smash them next turn. So I'm not going to block. I can take a little bit of a hit here. Mono Dees, huh? It's pretty close. Yeah, I'll take a lightning bolt worth of damage from your 2 creatures. Alright. Let's do the smashing. Please let me smash. Boom! Beep beep, hop in my Jeep. My Reality Smasher sized Jeep. He's a big boy. My opponent thinking long and hard about this one. Paying costs. Are they bolting me? What are they bolting? My Reality Smasher? Sure. Go ahead and discard a card, I guess. Are you sure about that? I think you just turned on all my processors there. Oh, it deals -1/-1 counters. Dang it. Soulscar Mage, you suck. You know what we need in this deck? Solemnity. Solemnity seems strong. We put it in here, and then our opponent's Soulscar Mages can't make our Reality Smashers really small. What if we just draw another one next turn? That'd be sweet. Beaumont Courier, sure. I can't die right now, right? Like, double bolt is like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'd be so close to dead. But they need blockers, so they're going to keep stuff back. What am I drawing? Vile Aggregate. Sweet. Well, I don't want to cast Vile Aggregate. Abrade, target my Matter Reshaper. Do I just, like, Void Grafter this, like, right now? I probably do, right? Yeah. I can imagine when your Beaumont Courier he only gets a bunch of lands that it usually, like, loses. I'm going to give that hexproof. Is that alright? You still get your token. Yeah, I kind of figured that was going to happen. My Reality Smasher, it's dead now. Rest in peace. That doesn't do anything. Goblin Guide, sure. You should attack me. You should attack me with all of your dudes. Nothing? Alright. Flame of Keld, sure. That could be very bad for us. That could also be very okay for us. We need to draw, like, a land or something this turn to do something with. Another Reality Smash would be perfect. That's alright. Ah, jeez. I kind of just like Displacer. I can reset their Beaumont Couriers or their Soulscar Mages. But yeah, it's probably better. Unfortunately, this doesn't reduce their abilities either. Just makes them their spells cost less. What? Colorless spells cost one less? Oh, baby, I didn't know that. Huh. Well, I could just die here to, like, triple bolt off the top for my opponent. But, I mean, next turn is when they make it very powerful, right? Swift Spear, sure. All of my creatures block all of your creatures. You have a billion of them. I really wish I had a way to kill Flame of Keld. Eldrazi just aren't really known for their ability to destroy artifacts and enchantments, apparently. They likely have a Bolt in hand. Or at least some 1-mana spell. Wizard's Lightning, target my Eldrazi Displacer. Sure. That was kind of loose for my opponent, I think. I think I'm going to trade this in for this Soulscar Mage. Sure. A Void Grafter is pretty good. Play a Vile Aggregate. All his dust would be kind of sweet, actually. I wonder if that's a good consideration. So all their damage is going to be... It's that much +2, right? But, like... I have so many blockers. I don't know if they can kill me this turn. Yeah, all his dust might be okay. I could try that in the sideboard, honestly. Hoo-wee! Alright. Vile Aggregate, sure. Alright, before we go to blocks... Cracking the Beaumont Courier, sure. I guess I'll give this hexproof or something. I don't really know. I don't think it matters. This is going to block one of the guides. I'm going to trade this off with this. These trade in here. They likely have like a bolt or something. And I can't really play around it anyway, so. Sure. Can I kill them this turn? One, two, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I'm one short. I'm so close. If one of these was a land, I could do it. I could kill him this turn. And I have to fade like 3 bolts off the top instead of... Their deck does play a lot of creatures. So I just fade some bolts off the top because I can't kill them. If I play Forerunner, I can activate Forerunner targeting itself. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They're at 12. And that's not enough. I need to... Okay, so I need to fade a bolt off the top. You're right. They might just... Their cat might pour soda all over their computer or, you know, all sorts of things. And they cracked the Bloodstain Mire, which that would have made it lethal, obviously, but they won't crack it if they had the option there. Grim Lavamancer, okay. Okay. I'm not just dead. Okay, so I'm just gonna go for it, I guess. I have to force them to have the action. Target itself colorless. Alright, you got a block. And then I have to fade like another bolt off the top. Or any hasty creature. Maybe I should have kept one of these back. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I should have just kept one of the Vile Aggregates back. They could have a spontaneous power outage. You're right. They go to 1. And they have the Grim Lavamancer. No. Why aren't you a plains? Just path this Grim Lavamancer. Or, actually, I'd probably just cast Rest in Peace, to be perfectly fair. It doesn't matter. They kept the Grim Lavamancer back. They were so close to death. Oh my gosh. Ugh, it was so close. Yep, they got me. Dang it. Alright. Jumping back in. Send me a message. I can't look at that message, so there's no point. It won't let me open the chat. It's really dumb. What do we got here? Come on. I guess while we're waiting for our opponent to be located with Magic Online, just like I say, I hope everyone's having a great day. I am Knight of St. Traft. I am just sort of a streamer on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday evenings. And I stream all sorts of weird decks, including on Monday. I always play some crazy, wacky deck and then try and improve on it every week until we do something decent. And I am currently playing some 5-color Eldrazi. So if you find this deck interesting or any of my other decks interesting, you can find all my older ones on YouTube. So go ahead and youtube.com/Knight of St. Traft. You'll find all that stuff there. Sure, I'll keep this. Or if you want to, you can go ahead and subscribe to me there so that you can get the notification every time I upload something or anything like that. And if you would be so kind, it'd be awesome if you could follow me here on Twitch. It doesn't cost you anything, and it helps other people find my videos and get my name out there and hopefully start doing more of the affiliate stuff with Twitch. So that'd be awesome if you could do that if you haven't already. And I've got some sweet new sounds that I play, so if you want to hear some sweet new sounds by following, you should do that because it's awesome. So outside of that, thank you guys for watching. We're going to play. If we lose this one, we're just going to jump into the next one. I'm not going to try it if I can't go positive, at least with the deck. So this deck has a bunch of clunkiness to it, so hopefully we can maybe fix that and come back with it at some other time, because this deck is kind of sweet. I am probably not going to Commander Night. I usually don't. Spirits, ugh, sure. Tron, ugh. Really? God, you suck. My opponent with the Ultimate PM just... Oh my gosh. Oh, my battery's about to die. That's not very good. Okay, well, looks like I'm not really casting anything. Is Spirits a bad matchup for Tron? Or is he just trying to, like, be funny? Because I don't know. I mean, it's likely pretty good against them, I guess. So, I don't know. My opponent is about to be rudely awakened when I cast a real creature type next turn. Yep, we are totally on Spirits. You're not wrong. There's not even a single Spirit in my deck. I don't know why there would be. My opponent's just going to have natural Karn next turn, so it's not going to matter. Oops. I'm not going to say anything. Normally, if my opponent... Because my opponent was like, ugh, Spirits. And then I'd be like, you're playing Tron. You can't really complain. Like, calm down. So I'm not going to say anything. Although, I really want to. Karn? I'm ready. Corporate Karn. Sure, you get that one. You can have Corporate Karn. What does he do again? Nothing? Alright, my opponent's just like talking to me in chat a bunch. You can... Oh, it's blue Tron. Or just like really bad Tron. Put that card into your hand, so you can have this Talisman of Dominance. Cast Talisman of Dominance. Sure. You got'd it. Yeah, you're right. They complain about everything. Did you want to, like, have cards in your hand? What does this do? Target creature gets -3. If you do, target creature gets -3/-3. So I can't actually, like, Strangler their crap. Did you want cards in your hand? I thought not. Food is hot. You're right. What have you got in your hand, opponent? Repeal and Remand. Get that repeal out of here. Beep at Karn. It's Bluetron, guys. We're okay. We're okay. We can handle Bluetron. What do they have in their hand? Bunch of crap, right? Playing the island. They have a Gemstone Caverns and a Remand and a Thirst for Knowledge. Okay, so I'm just gonna yield through this. Oops. I'm just gonna yield through this turn. Food is life. Yeah, you right. We're playing against bad Tron. This is actually, it's not even bad Tron, because, like, colorless Eldrazi, or Eldrazi Tron is, like, the worst Tron, but yeah, I need to eat too. I'm hungry. I don't know why I said that. I had food not too long ago, but I have a drink, though. I should probably drink that. Are they holding up repeal? Oh, why did I just skip through my turn? Oh, I did not realize it was my turn. I'm so stupid. Punt count up 1. God, I'm stupid. What is wrong with me? Did it sound slurpy? I apologize. Yes, thank you for upping the punt count for me. Next time I'll mute my mic when I drink, if it's that slurpy. Or I'll just make it, like, super obvious. Is that okay with you guys too? No, that makes for bad content. I'm not going to do that. Crack your expedition map. Nope. Alright. Okay, well, this matchup could be... Sure. It doesn't matter. You can have one of the lands. And they have a tower, so they have a power plant in hand still. Their hand is very bad. Okay. Gonna go to my turn. I'm actually gonna cast spells this time. I'm gonna name Eldrazi. And we're gonna go black, red, Forerunner. Forerunner. So now I want to use... There we go. What have we got? Remand? Is it Condescend? Dismember? Which member? Did you know, opponent, did you know that the Eldrazi have their own version of Rattle Chains? Did you know that? Oh, they're just going to remand this because I don't have... Oh, no, I used Cavern of Souls. Haha! We have 2 Cavern of Souls. Sure. Remand your Dismember? Sure. Oh, they can just Dismember in response again. Dang it, Bobby. That's fine, though. They're just going to pay a bunch of life for it, so... Yep. That kind of sucks, but it's all good. Dismember is kind of interesting. Oh, they have an Oblivion Stone in their graveyard. Dang. Sure. I don't have any way of, like, dealing with that. And they're just going to play it, crack it next turn? They can do that, right? Yeah, they have enough mana. So I'm just going to attack them. Alright, opponent. Do your worst. Ooh, they forgot to. Chalice. You got it. What are you going to put it on? Uh, 9, 10, okay. Okay, so we need to be as aggressive as possible. And we need to bring in these Stony Silences. These paths are likely not going to do anything. Maybe bring in Surgicals. Just to fight their lands if needed. Cut a Nullifier. Probably just cut 2 Nullifiers. I just want to aggro them out. Oh, these Bearer of Silences are really bad. That's fine. Gosh, I hate Tron. We've got that talk of, like, doing a day where we play a bunch of decks that I hate. And, like, it'd be fine and all. I just really don't want to play against Tron. Or I really don't want to play Tron. Sure. Triple Void Grafter seems kind of interesting. I wonder if there's a more aggressively slanted version of this deck we could do. Like, there's an Eldrazi that's like a 2/1 for 1 that, like, whenever you, or during your upkeep, you lose a life if you don't have, another colorless creature. And I wonder if we could just, like, jam on stuff like that and, like, There's a 2/1 with flash for 2, and like a bunch of like lower aggressively slanted creatures, and then maybe like a couple like Thought-Knots and Reality Smashers and stuff. I wonder if like that's the route to go. What's my opponent got? Hey, Grolin, were you here yesterday watching the Zero to Deast stream? Nope. Oh, okay. I was going to ask you how you like the new layout of the screen versus yesterday. I'm not going to be here much longer. How dare you? Gotta go to gay club. Jesus. It's too bad I don't have a Cavern of Souls here. Condescend, sure. Yeah, the last one I didn't like as much either. It had all the stuff like put on the screen and stuff. It looked really weird. Yeah, I have one for chat that for some reason it's not working. I have a really nice one that I really like that takes up a big chunk of the screen, but it looks really good. And I don't know why it doesn't work. So maybe I'm going to try that one next time. Because it comes out to like right here, and it kind of goes up a little bit higher, but all of them you can read a lot better. Alright, I guess I'm just going to slam this Stony Silence. They're going to have a counter spell, which sucks, but gotta do what we gotta do. Remand, sure. That one I'm actually okay with. It's too bad you can't stick around for the next one. The next one's kind of hot. You might enjoy that one quite a bit. Just gonna slam this Stony Silence again. Supreme Will. Sure? Seems decent. And now I just keep up these Void Grafters to stop whatever they do to try and kill my creatures. And I should be able to fight through just about everything that they've got. Man, you guys have to leave? Well, if we lose to Tron, then I will jump on and at least you guys can see it before we start it up. All of the Corrupted Crossroads. Because I at least want you guys to see that before we jump on it, because it's really sweet. What have you got? Supreme Will, sure. Thirst, sure. I have like double Void Grafter up, so I don't know if they're going to be able to do anything. You guys think I should play this in the next FNM? This is like very bad Tron. This deck is probably going to be a lot better once Assassin's Trophy comes out, though. Because Assassin's Trophy has a hard time... Like, Assassin's Trophy is really good against normal Tron, but it's really bad against this type of Tron because they have so much, like, controlling elements, and them having Tron doesn't do anything for them. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. This deck is kind of sweet. I'd probably update it a little bit more, just because, like, oh man. Some of the things in here have been really bad, but the rest of it seems fine. Snapcaster Mage. Okay. Into what? Like Supreme Will? Thirst for Knowledge? Oh yeah, that's better. That makes sense. My opponent is just like trying to find something. It's interesting that they did this during their turn. Because, like, Thirst for Knowledge is an instant. And so is Snapcaster Mage, basically. So that means they likely are looking for something in their turn. Like, that they can cast at only sorcery speed. But, like, I know that Repeal is sorcery only. Okay, they've got a bunch of mana now. Because they could repeal this Stony Silence, but then, like, repealing it leaves them open to counter spells. Like, I'm just going to slam it next turn. It's not going to matter. Ooh. Hello there. How are you? Boom. They were looking for their land. I think so. Just they have like a bunch of mana. I don't know why they would necessarily need Tron. They have so much mana. Maybe they're looking for like repeal, activate Mindslaver in the same turn. Because they couldn't do that last turn. But now they've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 mana. And so it needs 3 to do this and 12 to do... Or no, it only needs 10 to activate, to cast Mindslaver and activate. Yeah, I mean, they've got a lot of mana. They discarded a bunch of other of the Tron lands too, which is kind of funny. Alright. My opponent must not have anything. This Thought-Knot Seer is just hanging out on the stack. I can move this down here now a little bit more. Now that I don't have to worry about it being blocked by anything on the screen. What do we got? Anything good? It's likely repeal your Snapcaster Mage. Sure. I'm not going to take the Snapcaster Mage. Double Mindslaver, Remand Snapcaster Mage, Spatial Contortion, Thirst for Knowledge, Platinum Angel. Why don't we get that one out of here? Yeah, that's true. They're down quite a bit. This is only game 2 as well, so like, especially if I'm winning this game, they're going to have a hard time fighting through the next one. They have a Thirst for Knowledge to dig for answers, but like, any removal spell gets blanked by my Void Grafters. So I don't know what they're expecting to do. They have a bunch of mana. I should have taken the Snapcaster. Oh, because they can snap repeal. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Maybe they'll misclick. Maybe they'll misclick and click my Thought-Knot Seer or something. And then I could just like Void Grafter it. I wish I could give this to any permanent that I control. That'd be so good. This card would be way more played, honestly. If it just like Rattle Chains any permanent. Repeal targeting my Stony Silence. Activate Mindslaver. Well, that looks like we're out. So, real quick, I'm going to go ahead and switch over to the other deck. And I will see you guys soon. Hopefully we can, watch some sweet, sweet stuff there. So, just a moment, guys.